Welcome to the Plant-Centered and Thriving podcast. I'm your host, Ashley Kitchens. It's official. The course is here to stay, and I am so thrilled. I'm so proud. I'm so grateful. I'm just so glad that this was able to come together. And I'm so glad that I can present this to you as another way that you and I can work together if this aligns with you and what it is that you want. There is monumental value in this course. I am literally so proud because it's 10 years of experience, it's 10 years of research, it's 10 years of talking to other people, it's 10 years of trial and error, all packed into this course. It's almost like taking like a mini college course, really, about plant-based eating. In the course, there are, to kind of give you the nitty-gritty of everything, there are 50 plus mini trainings. So in the course, there's 8 core modules, 8 core topics, but in each module are mini trainings that you can go through sort of at your own pace that pertain to that overarching topic. And it's it's over 10 hours of lecture. So it's a lot of me on your screen, you and I going back and forth through this course together. So I hope you enjoy hanging out for a long time, because that's what it's also going to be. And I cover things like mindfulness, macronutrients, micronutrients when it comes to plant-based eating, just making sure that you're getting everything that you need and being mindful of that. How to get organized in the kitchen. And that includes things like organizing your kitchen literally, but also to meal planning and meal prepping and how you can create more structure, more routine around your week, just to make plant-based eating easier and also too sustainable. And I really do help you set yourself up for the week so that it's easy, it's seamless. Plant-based eating just becomes so much easier when you plan. And so that's a big part of this course as well. Also, too, I dive deep into intuitive eating. We go through each principle. There's 10 principles of intuitive eating. We go through each principle in detail to help you create a stronger relationship with food and yourself. We talk about how your body feels. So, if you know anything about my story, I suffered from chronic constipation before going plant-based. And so you know that I'm talking about constipation and diarrhea in the course. And also to just some other things like how to manage bloating and different things that typically come along with going plant-based. I kind of just went an extra mile or two to talk about sleep habits and as best as possible, yes, nutrition is important, but there's also other factors that create overall health and wellness and well-being for our bodies. And so I talk about that as well. And then this is probably actually my favorite module to record, was talking about plant-based eating in the real world. So I pulled from people who have given me their testimonials about living plant-based in the real world and ways that they make it easier on themselves. And also too, just challenges that they have come up against, and even myself, and have overcome or have worked through. That way you don't necessarily have to go through it if you haven't gone through it already. So things like how to answer questions and comments and go through the holidays, just different things like that to help set you up for success when it comes to eating plant-based, especially if you're newer to plant-based. Heck, even if you aren't, some of this information was helpful for me. I was like, oh, that is a really good reminder. So plant-based in the real world, I think that's a really, really important module to go through. It was definitely one of my favorites to record. So for you, I'm offering a special discount code just for podcast listeners, just for you. It's plant-based 25 for $25 off from now until January 1st, 2022. So special discount code for you just for listening, because I'm so, so grateful for you. I'm so, so grateful for this podcast and how much it's grown and just your response and your encouragement. So I'm giving you that code plant-based 25 from now until January 1st to get $25 off of the course. If you want to, you can also give the gift of information. You can have a family member, if you know someone, whether they are a family member or a friend who's looking to switch to plant-based, you can actually gift this to someone too. Instead of filling out the information and putting in your name and email address, you can put in their name and email address and you can send it to them. So it could be, I don't know, a perfect gift idea for someone who's busy but needs some guidance, or who maybe isn't They don't ask for help. And so you can just give it to them without them having to ask. And it's a nice way to gift it to somebody who is starting out their plant-based journey, but maybe isn't quite sure where to start or how to meal plan or meal prep or search for recipes, or even just live plant-based in the real world, go grocery shopping, all those great things. The course literally will tell you everything you need to know. And the great thing about this course too is that you get lifetime access when you sign up. So I definitely, because I already have some ideas of more modules that I want to record, I'll be updating the course every quarter or so just to throw in some, newer information, newer modules. That way you are staying up to date on all the information. If you want to learn more, you can click the link in the show notes to apply for a special code. And also too, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. You can certainly do that. So again, the code is PlantBased 25 for $25 off. And you can click the link in the show notes to get access to the course and then use that special code. Thank you again so much for being here. And thank you for being part of this really, really special community. I really appreciate you. Until next time, keep thriving.